Hi, I'm Jack.
And I'm Mel, and this is the final leg of our Costa Rica trip.
It was a great trip. So where are we going from to?
We're going from Savagre back up to San Jose, where we started.
And we're going to kind of kick off by starting at a farm, which they've been working with for like over 20 years.
Yeah, it's in an area called Los Santos, which the government had tried to actually buy from the local people in order to put up one of the biggest hydroelectric dams. And what scuppered the whole thing was that they didn't want their cemeteries to be flooded.
That's right. So we were fed a typical meal, but I think more excitingly, we went outside. What did we see outside, Mel?
Well, lots of things that she was growing.
Figs, coffee,
cocoa,
fruity things, avocados.
But more importantly, she makes cheese.
Yes.
From her cows.
Yes. And what did she do to get the cows?
Well, I asked the question because she had a little pen of new calves there. Yeah. And I was just intrigued because we could see the calves roaming around the hills. And I said, well, how on earth do you get them in for milking? And Gerhard said, it's very easy. She just claps her hands and they come. And she said, I can't do it too loudly now.
I wish I could do it with my boys.
Otherwise, they will come now and expect to be milked, which I thought was incredible.
So we had an inspection there. And then this is Henry. And Henry's ruined my holiday because he took better photographs.
I think it was his Samsung phone.
He took better photographs than everybody. I think even Bian would have to. But this is a kind of woodpecker that was miles away and he just captured it. But anyway, it was his last day.
Yeah.
And he's been great.
He was great. Absolutely great.
Not just driver, photographer, spotter.
Hugger.
He's a good hugger, yes. So well done, Henry. And then on the way back, we stopped off. Where did we stop, Mel?
A place called Cartago, which I think was the original capital.
And it's where a native girl saw this stone of the Virgin Mary, and she took it to her priest, and he said, well, thank you. And the next day it had gone back to where she found it. And this was repeated magic. Anyway, they've now built this huge shrine. And what happened at the shrine?
Oh, Gerhard told this really funny story about how when he was he sounds like he was a bit wayward. I think he's the youngest of 7 children.
Yeah. He's a boy.
Age 14, he'd had a big motorbike accident and beaten himself up. His mother threw him into the healing waters.
Yes.
And insisted he stay there for a while. She wanted him to get better.
That'll teach him a lesson. Anyway, yeah, it was great. I loved the wooden ceiling. I loved the stained glass windows. Calling.
Went to the Gold Museum in the afternoon.
Yeah, I think Jane had recommended it. And what did you think of the Gold Museum?
It was brilliant, actually, really well laid out, loads of artefacts, absolutely staggering, just to find out how they actually used to make these little tiny, I think, do you call them amulets?
We had a quick look at the theatre, but Mel was more interested in ice cream, so that was good.
We had to have an ice cream when we went.
You have to have an ice cream.
Afternoon punctuation.
Also a quick inspection of the Cathedral, where John Paul II had been, so that was interesting. But the main thing then was
we had an evening meal, a sort of farewell evening meal.
We had so many lovely
Andrea
meals.
came, Gerhard's wife.
Yes, and Selwyn rose to the challenge.
He's explained to her all about his cake decorating skills because she also makes cakes.
2 cakers.
They were lost in the moment for a while, which is very sweet.
Yeah.
And then the following day, we had 1 day left to sort of, half day.
We used it as well.
Yeah,
I thought we
did
it pretty well there.
I mean, I can't say San Jose was my favourite place.
No, we picked out the beautiful things. So we started off with the post office, and then we went to a church, a pretty church. Which
Paul had recommended this church, and it was staggering.
It was staggering. Wooden roof again, but look at these angels, just fantastic.
Yeah.
And you get Jean Paul II and Mother Teresa all thrown in.
Yeah. And then we walked back past the market.
Which was the market. But more interesting, I think, for us was the kind of faded Art Deco area of town.
Yeah, we did a loop through the city and then came back for lunch. And then later, having sort of...
No, we went to the museum.
We went to the modern art.
Modern art.
I think we did that because we wanted to have a quick pit stop in
the
toilet.
Well.
But it was all right. It's what modern art normally is.
It's a great building, and the art collection hasn't really caught up yet. But that's true of so many places.
You can see that in the future.
Yeah, 100 years' time,
a great location.
It'll be just fantastic.
Yes.
And then we walked towards the National Museum, and you could see some kind of fairly remarkable modern buildings as well as kind of street art.
And it sort of inspired us to go back there in the afternoon. So we went back and got some lunch.
Yes.
And then went back to the National Museum in the afternoon. And I think it was actually my favourite place in San Jose.
Yes. Well, it was quite remarkable.
Do you know why?
Butterflies.
Butterflies.
We love butterflies. We did the butterflies proud. But also the museum did have, the modern history as well as ancient.
The history was really interesting, and it was beautifully laid out, loads of space. There were a lot of people there, really enjoying it.
Quite a bit on colonial times as well. So that was museum was excellent. Butterflies were excellent. And how was the best way to celebrate, Mel, on our last day?
We had a final fruit smoothie.
We did have a final fruit smoothie. We went along.
Yes.
And how would you sum the whole holiday up?
Pura vida.
Pura vida.
Pura vida.
Not pura vida. That means not so good.
Yeah.
But pura
Pura
vida.
vida.
That means
Farewell, Costa Rica.
Because we've been all over, yeah?
Yeah, it was
been
great.
a great holiday.
Fantastic.
Okay. So that's it. 7 videos.
Bye, everyone.